Hey everybody, today we're in beautiful Charleston, South Carolina at Magnolia Plantations and Gardens. And do you know what season it is?
Azalea.
Yes, it's azalea season. So we are so excited. We're getting ready to go see the azaleas. And as you can tell behind us, they are blooming and they are gorgeous. So, are you ready?
We can go to the conservatory first.
I don't know why she says the most random stuff. Now you know where I get it from. Anyway, let's go. So this is the red bridge here. It was replaced a few years ago, so this is relatively new. It replaced the old one. So we did go in there, but it looks like they're working right now, so we came back out. But we're going to see the azaleas. So I'm ready for it. So beautiful right there. Oh. So this is a replica of Miss Juliana. It says the first Juliana was a plantation flat that was known as Juliana, and she was used to carry produce to downtown to Charleston. That squirrel is having the time of its life right now. So if you just read that little tidbit of information, you can see that this out here is where the people used to come to arrive to the plantation to visit back in the early days. This is one of our most favorite places in Charleston to visit. It's just beautiful. We've been members here probably for what, about 6 or 7 years now? So we've been members probably what, 6 or 7 years now?
Maybe more than that.
It's been a while. It's just a very peaceful place to visit. Sometimes you have the place to yourself, but obviously you don't have the place to yourself whenever it's azalea season. Because I have to tell you, there's no better place than Charleston to come see azaleas. And I do stop for squirrels. Just love them. So cute. And in addition to the azaleas, they also have camellias. These are absolutely gorgeous. And always a good way to tell if the azaleas are completely ready. This right here will be completely covered in nothing but pinks and purples and reds. So as you can tell, it's not ready yet. So I'll probably come back and do another video. But this is my first one about the azaleas this year. Now it tells about the British attack in 1780. And that back there is the Drayton House. So, really pretty. Nice little tidbit of history right there. I decided to go ahead and snap that today while there's not too many people here. So before they put this lovely sign here a couple of years ago, you used to could walk down there, and I have to admit I did it a few times, but then they put the sign up, so I've never went down there again because I don't want anybody thinking I'm breaking the law here. So it says, please stay on the gravel path. No, I'm going to figure out why. Don't want anybody falling in the water. And that back there is the boats that they'll take you out on the nature boat tour. I have never done that, but I think we need to do that one day. I think it might would. We need to put that on our agenda one day. Here's another squirrel. Hopefully we'll see some alligators today. But it's a little cool this morning, so they may not be out. And that right there is the tomb again. I think I showed that in a Christmas video. I guess I could actually walk up around it right now. You can see the cracks in it too. I believe that happened from the earthquake in 1886 or sometime. Could be just the wear and tear of time too. So this is really pretty. You get to see the camellias and the azaleas together in this picture. Well, I should say video, since this is a video rolling right now. But give this another week or two, it's going to be perfection. Don't you think so? I said another week or two.
Another week.
Usually we joke 2 weeks, but this time we're going to say a week. So if you see this right here, this is where the Reverend John Graham Drayton used to sit for meditation, composing, whenever he was doing his weekly sermons. And I'll just bring it over here so you can read it. So the wonderful thing about this spot, whenever he was here, he felt himself closer to God than at any other spot in the world. So I can understand why. This is a little piece of heaven right here. See any alligators? See any alligators?
No.
Usually they're out here.
I think he most thought it was cold weather.
Ooh, what's the alligator? It's right over there. It should be in the middle of the screen, just in case you can't see it clearly, but it is there. It's so beautiful. Alright, so this is a tidbit of information. This right here is the location of where my YouTube picture is at. So whenever you see me in the Azaleas, this is the exact spot right here it was taken in. So just a little bit of history for you right there on my account. So isn't it a beautiful place though?
cannot ask for better.
Ooh, there's alligators over there, I think. Pretty sure that is. Some beautiful old trees right here. Finally see what's making all that noise. Yep. There's some kind of bird.
It's ducks.
A duck. Some kind of bird. It's loud. And then I walk all this way and the bridge is closed. Oh, Lord. It says it is closed for repairs. But anyway, there it is. You can get the idea of it right there. I'm kind of disappointed about that. We'll just go right there and swing back around. That is beautiful right there. Oh. It's a beautiful camellia. These are beautiful azaleas. There's a nice observation tower back there, which you have to climb, what, it's 3 stories? Since other people's going back there, I'm not going to do that today. I don't need everybody in the world to know that I cannot take stairs that well. Ooh, this one's pretty. It's very unique. Oh, this one's pretty. I like that deep color. It's nice. Mom's looking at her watch. She's like, hurry up. And I'm like, Mom, it's Azaleas season. We must take our time. I don't know if she's allergic to something out here or what. She keeps scratching. Are you allergic to the flowers? Maybe it's all this pollen. If I can't breathe tomorrow, I'll know what caused it. You remember whenever you had your head in those azaleas? That's probably what did it to you. She's pointing out what she likes. Yeah, it is pretty. Yeah, I think that's beautiful. Beautiful. That's beautiful too. All those colors. So that over there is the famous long white bridge. We're coming in from a different direction than how we usually come in because they have another bridge blocked off because they're repairing it. So, come in from this way. If you hear all that racket, it's the Charleston airport. It's somewhere around here. It is very loud. There's a lot of planes going right now. And this thing right here, it took me years to find this. I saw pictures of it and I'm like, where is it at? And the thing was under my nose the whole time, but I never saw it. And then people started posting pictures on the internet, and I'm like, where's that thing at? So one day we asked an employee, and they're like, oh, it's hard to find if you don't, you know, get off the regular trails from where you're going. And it's right across from the bridge, but I never paid attention to it all those years. This is the front of it. And obviously it does not open. I guess Mom decided to try the door. Looks like some kind of little prayer chapel or something. There is a cross inside of it. And over here you have this sculpture. And there is the bridge, though. Typically we come in from this direction right here. So the proximity is, there's the bridge, and there's a little thing over there to the left. So this bridge is the long white bridge, and the bridge that was here was destroyed a few years ago whenever a tree fell on top of it. So they had to replace it. So they had to go around and find all kind of cypress that would match what they had. And then it was a slow process, but they finally got it rebuilt, and it just looks just as good as the original did. And also, for the guys out there, this is one of the #1 proposal spots in the state of South Carolina. So, if you want to be all romantic, you can bring your lady out here and say, will you marry me? And then she'll say, I do, I do. So, there's the story behind that. That's the same alligator from a while ago. I wish he would come up and say hi. Over there you have the gazebo, and generally after people say, will you marry me, and they're like, oh yes, then they go over there to the gazebo and they celebrate. And they also have weddings out here and all kind of beautiful stuff. But can you really imagine a better place to get married or celebrate a divorce, whatever it is, whatever makes you happy? So one of the most fascinating things about this place to me is that this oak tree up there, if you look closely, where that hole is cut, you will see that that is the remains of John Drayton Hasty. He is interred, his remains are interred in there. So I guess he wanted to always be here. And he always will as long as the tree stands. So this is the Drayton House right here, and it's currently under renovation. It's kind of a weird time of year to be doing it, since it is tourist season. But maybe that's the only time they could get it done. You can get around that way. I think so. Should have done this at the beginning, but anyway, it says Magnolia is America's largest or last large-scale romantic-style garden. Unlike most of American gardens, which were formal and seek to control nature, Magnolia cooperates with nature to create a tranquil landscape like Eden, where humanity and nature were in harmony. And this over here is their official designation spot, where they're on the National Register of Historic Places. Back on that. And this is the gardens at Magnolia are the last intact large-scale romantic gardens in the United States. This type of garden originated in Europe and was man's attempt to return to nature. In the 1830s, Reverend John Remick Drayton expanded the gardens at Magnolia into the romantic style in order to create an earthly paradise between humanity and the natural world. And this down here shows everything that they offer that you can do. And this is a map of the place. Obviously, I don't ever use the map. Once you get like where you want to go, you just know where you want to go, and you just keep following the same paths over and over again. So that tells that this is a biblical garden over here. And this one tells about the Reverend John G. Drayton. About how he redesigned the plantation's famous garden, then America's oldest formal garden, from its original French style of what it was to its present style of English informality, which has brought it international fame. It says he was reduced from great wealth to extreme poverty by the Civil War. He sacrificed property to erect the existing home upon the surviving first floor of the house burned by General Sherman Union troops. And then right there's the front of the house. As you can tell, they're redoing the roof or something on it. So it's not the best shot of it, but you get to see it. And these azaleas over here, they're usually the first ones that pop out every year. I know that from experience. And they are looking good. So I'm gonna branch off over here to the left, and then you'll see what Magnolia is really known for in the springtime. If they're blooming. If not, I'll get them on my next visit. They're blooming some. But they're right there. The oak trees and the azaleas. As they say, it doesn't get much better than that. So sometimes you can come through here and photographers have their tripod set up. And you know, that's all well and good. I do photography as well. But I personally just think that's rude to set up in front of people because other people want to take pictures too. And some people just stand there for like 30 minutes and not even move. And I'm like, I want a picture too. I got other places to go. So they're not really blooming yet. But you get the general idea. And all these tours that you see as in the one that's getting ready to pass by, you do have to pay extra for those. That's not included with the price of admission. But you know, if you're a tourist, I'm sure it's excellent money well spent.
Just taking tours at once. We have a theater up, it's got a cafe.
And also these trees also have resurrection fern on them, but as you can tell, they're brown right now. It was originally supposed to rain today, so if it was been raining, I would not be here. But it's gonna hold off until tomorrow. So maybe by the time we come back, they will be resurrected and be beautiful and green. And you know, I always say about how fortunate I am to live in South Carolina, but I love visiting other places, but there's no place I'd rather live. And I think that right there is my favorite tree here. It just has so much character. It's different than what the other oak trees are that's around here. I love it. And there's a tour bus coming through. I don't have to have a tour bus on my own tour bus. I'll be like, here I am. I do like an occasional trolley ride, though. I do have to say that, but since I do live in South Carolina, I just don't think it's necessary for me to take a trolley anywhere. I can just drive wherever I want to go. Now, you know, if I go to Savannah or St. Augustine or something, I'm definitely going to hop on the old-time trolley. It's well worth the money because I don't know where I'm going. And I got to quit that laughing. I know that irritates my dad every time I do that laugh. But I can't laugh the way I really laugh because I laugh like a hyena whenever I really get started up. So I do that little chuckle or whatever you want to call it. And if you're wondering where Mom's at, she's sitting down. I said I'd go take the pictures of the trees and the video of the trees, because we still got another place to go. Actually, 2 more places to go. So I'm gonna throw myself in the video with the azaleas because Mom's not here right now to photograph me. Well, video me. I gotta quit saying photographing, it's videoing. But anyway, she's not here right now. She's sitting down, so here I am with the azaleas. Oh, the beautiful azaleas. And I can't sing either, just in case you're wondering. I don't proclaim to sing. That's why I'm not on American Idol or whatever. America's Got Talent, any of that stuff. So I think that's a van for the locks or something. Maybe they're putting new locks somewhere too, I don't know. But anyway, this place is literally like heaven in the springtime. But it's not spring yet, it's still winter. Today is, I think it's March 8th. I could be wrong, it's a Tuesday, I do know that. Anyway, I shall move on. We have this beautiful clock here, but it has not had the correct time on it in years. I don't know if it needs new battery or what it needs. So before we go, you know, I always like to tell a little bit of history about anywhere I have been. So this information came from magnoliaplantation.com. It says that Magnolia Plantation and Gardens was founded in 1676 by the Drayton family. It has survived for centuries, not served for centuries, but I guess you can say since it's a tourist destination now, it has served. Anyway, it has survived the American Revolution, through the Civil War, many hurricanes and earthquakes as well. It is the oldest public site in the Low Country. It's the oldest public gardens in America, and it first opened to visitors in 1870. It's America's last large-scale romantic-style garden that cooperates with nature to create a tranquil landscape like Eden, where humanity and nature are in harmony. And, you know, if you don't feel better about yourself whenever you go in there, I don't know what to tell you. But anyway, some sections of the garden are more than 325 years old, and that makes them the oldest unrestored gardens in America. And the same family has owned the gardens for more than 3 centuries. So, I just find it fascinating. You know, keep it in the family. So, you're going to see us in the same clothes because we're visiting several places today, so don't think that we just decided not to change clothes. We're heading other areas, but then those will be in separate videos. So if you have watched this video of Magnolia Plantation and Gardens in Charleston, South Carolina, I hope you enjoyed it. And I have to say that any time of year to visit is a great time, but springtime is the best. So thanks again, and to all the random people that's just walking by. If you happen to watch the video, hello. But anyway, probably nobody will watch it, but if you do watch it, thank you for watching, and I'm gonna leave it at that. So I'll say bye. Bye.
Second time.
For the second time. No, I cut her off a while ago whenever she was trying to say bye, because I'm like, Mom, and we're not in the video yet, we're just beginning the video. So, and the conservatory was closed. It was open, but they were in there working with water hoses and stuff, and I don't want to slip down in there. So we shall save that for another time. And also, we did not visit the zoo part of it today. They have a nice little petting zoo over there with deer and peacocks and birds, chickens.
Cows.
Do they have a cow?
I think so.
I don't think they have a cow here. That's in Middleton, where we're heading next. But this video will go out before the Middleton video. Maybe, because you know how my internet service is. But anyway, once again, I'm starting to ramble again, so toodaloo and bye.